Every dairy farmer is familiar with this situation. A blood test shows an increased level of ketone bodies, even though the cow seems to be healthy. The correct diagnosis is subclinical ketosis. It must be treated quickly to prevent the development of possible clinical symptoms and frequent complications, such as abomasal displacement, lameness, and inflammation of the uterus. For over 50 years, farmers and vets have trusted Bayer. A unique combination of two active ingredients is known to reliably treat subclinical ketosis. To understand how to combat subclinical and clinical ketosis, we have to take a closer look at how ketosis develops. During a cow's lactation cycle, one phase is characterized by various metabolic processes caused by stress, the phase when the calf is born. Normally, a cow's body uses short-chain fatty acids to ensure an energy supply. These are usually acquired through ruminal fermentation. But in the time surrounding calving, the blood glucose level sinks due to a lack of appetite and the onset of milk production. The result is a negative energy balance that forces the cow to activate alternative energy sources. In particular, body fat is used. This breakdown of body fat creates free fatty acids. These move into the liver cells and are activated there through an enzyme. They are then transported to the mitochondria, the cell's energy factories. Breaking down free fatty acids creates acetyl coenzyme A, acetyl-CoA for short. Acetyl-CoA then enters the citrate cycle, a metabolic hub for gaining energy for cells. But entry isn't free. Each acetyl-CoA requires a molecule of oxaloacetate. In times of metabolic stress, however, there can be a shortage of oxaloacetate, and consequently, not enough acetyl-CoA can enter the citrate cycle. The remaining acetyl-CoA remains at the door, so to speak, and accumulates in the mitochondria and converts into ketone bodies. If the breakdown of fat continues due to the lack of energy, more ketone bodies are formed. This initially results in subclinical ketosis. The main problem for the cow is that increased ketone levels are associated with suppressed appetite. Decreased feed intake causes blood glucose levels to drop, leading to increased breakdown of fat and yet more ketone bodies. If untreated, this vicious cycle can lead to clinical ketosis. Both subclinical and clinical ketosis result in significant financial losses due to reduced milk yield, immune deficiency, and secondary diseases. But this vicious circle can be broken by lowering the amount of acetyl-CoA, the precursor for the ketone bodies, which originates in the breakdown of fat by using two different mechanisms. One method is by supporting succinyl-CoA production. Succinyl-CoA is the precursor of oxaloacetate, which is the currency that enables the acetyl-CoA molecules to enter the citrate cycle. By stimulating the production of succinyl-CoA and thereby increasing oxaloacetates, less acetyl-CoA accumulates and fewer ketone bodies develop. A second way to fight ketosis is to reduce production of ACSL1. This enzyme plays an important role in converting fatty acids. As described, fatty acids need to be activated before they can be processed in the mitochondria. ACSL1 is the activator. If the amount of ACSL1 is reduced, fewer fatty acids can be activated. This reduces the production of acetyl-CoA, so fewer ketone bodies are formed. The result of both modes of action? The number of ketone bodies decreases, the appetite returns, the blood glucose level rises, and milk production is restored. Ask your farm vet about ketosis, the aid for cows in phases of metabolic stress. By Bayer.